Hello everybody, welcome to my channel Rereads. I'm Rhiannon and I've got a little mini book haul for you. It was my birthday last month, but I was waiting for books that I got for myself for my as a birthday treat. But besides being my birthday, I've got some books I'd like to show you that I received from people for my birthday. Books I brought near to when my birthday was, which was the 25th of September last month, but I was waiting for some books to arrive to do this haul. I've also had a haircut today. Do you like my new hairstyle? I love it. It's really nice and it's not long and I still get to tie it up, for work and things like that, so yes. Anyway, let's get on with the haul. I went to the charity shop today. I love charity shops, and I picked up a book that I was reading from the library, but I had to take it back and things like that. And I had to take it back. And I was reading it and I really enjoyed it. It was really thrilling and gripping, and I'm so looking forward to getting back reread the parts that I read, but now that I have it, I don't have to take it back to the library. It's The Girl with All the Gifts by M.L. Carey. I got this in a charity shop for £1. I really enjoyed this book so much. It's so gripping. This has to be my favourite book so far of what I read for the year. This year I am putting it straight on my October TBR and I'm going to read it. It's thrilling, it's great. I do really recommend it. It's really adult themes though. It's very adult themes. But I'm looking forward to reading this. And then I got 2 books for review. I got Anne Perry's A New York Christmas to read near Christmas time. And it's short, sweet, and I like to read very festive stuff over Christmas. I will be raiding my local library to get some Christmassy books. The next book is a historical fiction. I really like the plot of this book. I received this for review as well from Headline, and it's called Conspiracy of Blood and Smoke by Anne Blankman. It sounds really interesting. I don't want to read the blurb because I don't want to ruin the plot for me. I read it and I was like, yes, I really need to read it. I like historical fiction, especially World War fiction. Yes, I'm putting this on my TBR to read next month as well because I've got lots of books to read. I'm making November and December my books to review months because I've got a whole pile that I need to review and read and get on with that. So yes, Conspiracy of Blood and Smoke by Anne Blankman to review. Next book I brought for myself because I had to, and this came at the beginning of the month. This was released on the 1st of October. It is, I really love, if you like fairy tales, and you like your fairy tale tellings, and if you're like a big fan of Doctor Who like I am, I love Doctor Who. There's my Doctor Who shelf right there. My finger is on the TARDIS, right? There's a TARDIS. And it's all on that. My Doctor Who stuff is all on my shelf. If you love Doctor Who, you're going to love this book. It's called Doctor Who Time Lord Fairy Tales. It's released by Puffin. Just look at that cover. That cover is really pretty. I just love this cover. Anyway, and that's the inside pages as well. It's so beautiful. It's fairy tales that the Time Lords would have, written and stuff. 15 tales in all. You got fairy tales like The Garden of Statues, Frozen Beauty, Cinderella and the Magic Box, a Cinderella retelling, Doctor Who style, The Twins in the Wood of the Three Little Sontarans in place of the Three Little Pigs, Jack in the Wormhole instead of Jack and the Beanstalk, Snow White and the Seven Keys to Doomsday, which it has been mentioned in a few few episodes, I think, Little Rose Riding Hood, The Gingerbread Trap, The Scruffy Piper, Helena and the Beast, Andy Bar and the Force of Lean, The Grief Collector, The Three Brothers Gruff, So Gawain and the Green Knight. Those are the list of fairy tales. I can't wait to read this. There's pictures as well. Illustrations are gorgeous. And look, that's so gorgeous. But yes, this came out at the beginning of the month. I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm so excited to read this. So I'll be diving into these when the mood takes me, because I don't have to sit there and read it all. I'll dive into it when the mood takes me. The Doctor Who Time Lord fairy tales. Next book my brother got me for my birthday, and I want to read this so much, and I couldn't find the first volume at all. Waterstones had it, but it had the 5th volume or something wacky like that. So I got my brother to buy this for my birthday, and I bought Fables Volume 1, Legends in Exile. I just like the plot of this. I like fairy tales. I like fairy tale characters. I'm a big fan of Once Upon a Time, so this is a bit like that, but different. But I'm so excited to read. I've got this, I'm reading it, and I'm planning on getting all of them. I need more shelf space, it's annoying. So yes, I got Fables. The next book I got from my lovely friend Claire. So she's watching. Hello Claire, I hope you do watch. I got this lovely, I don't know, but I was talking to her when I went to the Lake District last year. I went to see Beatrix Potter's house, and I was like talking to her, I was like, one day I would like the whole collection of Beatrix Potter books, like all of them, for when I have children and I can read them, because I love Beatrix Potter so much. Peter Rabbit, Jemima Puddleduck, Jeremy Fisher, etc. I just love those books so much. She's a really great illustrator as well. So she gave me a bag that said happy birthday on it, so I opened it up, and lo and behold, this has got to be my favourite birthday present that I've ever received in my life. She got me Beatrix Potter, The Complete Tales. Look, can we just take a moment to just look at this beautiful book? There's Peter Rabbit on the front. You got Jemima Puddleduck, Mrs. Tiggywinkle, and you've got Tom Kitten, and then you've got Benjamin Bunny. This book is so beautiful. I cannot wait to read this. I am definitely going to do a flip through with just me and a camera and no talking of this book, because this book just needs a flip through video, I think. But you got the tale of Peter Rabbit and the date 1902. And what I love about this edition of this book, before each story, it has about the book, about how it got published, and about her struggle about getting Peter Rabbit in particular published. I just like this bit about the book. I like reading about the history, and you got all of them in here. So you got, and it's not just her book, the main books. It's the her other works, like Three Little Mice, The Sly Old Cat, The Fox and the Stork, The Rabbit's Christmas Party, and things like that. And you also got the nursery rhymes, so you got Apply Dapply's nursery rhymes, Cecily Parsley's nursery rhymes. So yeah, then you got the Tale of Peter Rabbit, the Tale of Squirrel Nutkin, the Tale of Gloucester, the Tale of Benjamin Bunny, the Tale of Two Bad Mice, the Tale of Mrs. Tiggywinkle, the Tale of the Pie and the Patty Pan, the Tale of Mr. Jeremy Fisher, the Story of a Fierce Bad Rabbit, the Story of Miss Moppet, the Tale of Tom Kitten, the Tale of Jemima Puddleduck, the Tale of Samuel Whiskers, or the Roly-Poly Pudding, the Tale of the Flopsy Bunnies, the Tale of Ginger and Pickles, the Tale of Mrs. Tittlemouse, the Tale of Timmy Tiptoes, the Tale of Mr. Todd, the Tale of Pig and Bland, Apply Dapply's nursery rhymes, the Tale of Johnny Townmouse, Cecily Parsley's nursery rhymes, the Tale of Little Pig Robinson. You got all of them in here in a really lovely bind-up edition. It's got colour illustrations, there's black and white illustrations, but I'm so giving this a flip through. It's gorgeous, and the pictures are in really lovely layouts and everything, and I'm fangirling over Beatrix Potter. She was such an amazing author, And look, the spine is gold. So as a book collector, I am so pleased I've got my copy of all the books of Beatrix Potter, and I just want to thank you so much, Claire, for giving the time and the thought about it. I absolutely love it, and my second favourite book, because right at this minute I'm going to show you my favourite buy that I have bought for myself in 2015 when I heard this was going to be a thing. When this came out in August, I pre-ordered it. It came out this month. It's out now. It's my favourite book series ever, done in a really interesting way. I'm so glad I pre-ordered this. And I pre-ordered myself Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone illustrated edition, illustrated by Jim Kay, written by J.K. Rowling, obviously. Love this cover and the back. Spot Harry. Harry is there with Hedwig. I prefer, to be honest, the title kind of blends in, so I would love the title to be of a different colour, so it just, doesn't blend in with the smoke of the train, because you can barely see it, but it just blends in. But apart from that, I love it. This book, I flipped through it. I haven't read it. Flip through. This book is never leaving my flat, by the way. Nobody's allowed to borrow this book. None of my friends, if they're watching, you're not allowed to borrow this book. This stays here. This stays here so it doesn't get damaged. You can borrow my book of Philosopher's Stone, because I got all of them in book format. But no, this is a beautiful, beautiful illustrated copy, and yes, I will sit down with my camera and do a flip through, like most people seem to be doing. But look at this. Isn't that a gorgeous inside cover? That is I don't know if you can see it. Black and white Hogwarts. Oh, that's gorgeous. It's just fab. I just hope the other books are like this. Although I do feel sorry for him when he gets to Order of the Phoenix, because that's just a mounty tone. But this is one of my favourite illustrations. This is Diagon Alley. With my fingers, look at that, Diagon Alley. Like I said, I will do a flip through of this, and I'll make sure I get all of it. I love that. I think Bloomsbury next month are doing the deluxe edition, and that Diagon Alley is going to be a pull-out if you want to spend 200 odd quid on it, which I'm not prepared to do. But it's got lovely illustrations, everything I've ever thought. It's got double page illustrations. Not only does it have the illustration, not only does it have illustrations, but you also feel like you're part of the book. But I'm trying to find it because I don't really. You got stuff like this, so it's a double page guide to trolls. I think that's really, really unique. I quite like stuff like this when you get to find a bit about the trolls. Stuff. So you've got an illustrated guide to trolls, and beautifully, beautifully illustrated. This book is beautifully illustrated. I'm so glad that I am actually alive today to witness the phenomenon that has been Harry Potter. Witnessing a lot of people get into reading because of Harry Potter, and I'm looking forward to if the other books. Please do the other books like this, because when I have kids, I would probably get this out and flip through the illustrations, and even if I don't understand the story, I will still flip through this book, and I will probably read it to my kids in the future. But look, there's Hagrid. Hagrid is lovely. Anyway, like I said, I will flip through this book, but I'm so happy I've got this book. This is these two. I think must be the most beautiful books I have in my collection. Don't care for the hardback. I'm not going to take these out in my bag and read it outside. These are my books for inside reading, my coffee table books, I like to call them. So they're going to go on my coffee table. They're going to be stacked like that on my coffee table. Coffee table books, like I call them. Beautiful, beautiful, stunning editions. And anyway, that's my book haul. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you when I get... I'm not going anywhere, but I'll see you later. Bye-bye.